I would like to say thank you to all the staff members for all the support, for trusting and guiding me and holding my hand and watching me walk this process and believing in me. I would love to thank Renewal House for showing me how to live.
So Kim, we'll talk a little bit about life before Renewal House. Can you tell us what life was like for you and your family before you came here?
It was inconsistent. Like I couldn't put any time together, you know, to really accomplish anything in my life. You know, I was all over the place.
Struggling, shut down. I had just have to leave 3 other children behind. And I was pregnant when I came in and brought 1 child with me. I could only have 2, so I had to make a choice between my children. I needed help. I knew I wanted help. And I was living on the streets, homeless, from hotel to hotel, strung out on drugs, dragging 3 children.
And when I finally surrendered, December of 2010, I made my way back to Nashville and back to Renewal House. And they welcomed me back with open arms. And this time I really had to dig deep and get to know myself and my children and be independent and self-reliant. And that's something I had no clue about.
I didn't know what was the outcome gonna be. I didn't have a clue. All I knew is I was strung out on drugs and there was a place to be sheltered for me and my children. Renewal House is not for the ones that just need shelter. Let me just say that one. Renewal House is one of those places where you are really looking forward to changing your life.
I could just focus on my recovery and get myself better and relearning my kids. And I don't think that you get the opportunity anywhere else but Renewal House.
You know, I had support left to right from all of the staff. And I didn't have any family. You know, Renewal House was my family. Renewal House taught me how to live. They taught me how to be responsible.
That was just a great opportunity for me to like recover and to be a mom to my kids and to relearn how to give them a bath and feed them and what they like to eat and don't like to eat. I didn't know none of that stuff. I didn't know that.
It was baby steps at a time. I had to go through parenting classes in order to learn how to parent and stay clean 1 day at a time or 1 second at a time. And without Renewal House, I wasn't able to do that by myself. Yep.
Like a tissue?
I'm fine.
Good. You know. And for the mothers, what is the benefit of Renewal House for the mothers? Because it's obviously different than other treatment programs.
A mother all in one place is, you know, getting her addiction treatment. She's getting her mental health needs taken care of. She's learning how to parent. She is getting support with vocational skills. She's getting housing support. Boy, the list just goes on and on. You know, how to identify my relapse trigger? How do I deal with them when I identify them? How do I build a plan around a sustainable recovery? As they move through, they you know, move on to different skills. You know, learning how to interview for a job, how to dress, how to walk, how to talk, how to handle themselves professionally. And by the time they leave here, they've held down a job and they know how to run a household. So the chaos and trauma of the past is no more. We have folks who live in our recovery apartments, for example, who've been there for 14 plus years, and they become an important part they play an important role in the lives of the women who come to live here and come to be here. And to me, that it comes full circle, that we really are a community, a family in recovery together, I think is really special. Being a part of the Renewal House family, whether you're a volunteer, a donor, a staff member, or someone who comes and participates in one of our many activities throughout the year, you're making a difference in the life of a child and a life of a family. And to me, that's what it's all about. Helping them, recover and renew and restore the lives and the dreams that they have as families.
I don't think you asked me.
All right.
You go, girl.
Yeah.
You tell him. I don't think you asked me something about, when people ask you about Renewal House.
I forgot all about this, so let's go back to that.
Just say
Yeah, take three.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's like a really important question. That happens a lot, actually, and I love telling women about this program. I tell people about this program with passion because I know it works. It has worked for me.
Let's talk for just a moment about what the word renewal means to you.
Wow. A new beginning. That's what the word renewal means to me, a new beginning. A whole outlook on life, an opportunity to do something different.
A second chance of building a better life for yourself and for your children. And it's just hope. It's hope to me that no matter where you come from or what you've done in your life, there is hope that it will get better.
10 years from now, when I come back and show you this tape, what would you like to say to yourself and what would you like to say to your children 10 years from now? All the way that way in the future.
Okay. 10 years from now, I would like to say to my children, thank you. Mommy used to call y'all her little riders, some of my little soldiers. That's what I call them, my little soldiers, because y'all have been with me throughout the whole thing. The buses, the everything, all of it. And you stuck by me, and I know that there's nowhere else in the world that you would have rather been than together. And I want to thank them for that.
I would like to say I appreciate to my children for being my children. I would like to thank my kids for going through this process with me. 10 years from now, I would love to come back to show my face at Renewal House if I take it one day at a time and stay clean.
And just for myself, I'm proud of myself for hanging in there, even when I felt like giving up, not giving up, and wanting to be a mom and to do the right thing more than not.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say?
That's it.
That's the best I can do.
That's wonderful. Well, Carmika, thank you so much for talking to us today.